Hey, it's Dr. Keith Kelly here, and we're talking about selling. And don't be scared to give free things away. Even free information. Hold a webinar, share some information, give some good value, and give content away that people are actually amazed that you're giving away content for free. They'll say, wow, that's absolutely amazing. Some of the secrets that are actually working for you that you're actually giving away without people actually having to buy those things, they will be amazed and they will trust you. So it's all about reciprocity. Reciprocity is an amazing feature which, when you give something genuinely away and you don't necessarily expect any return, there feels an obligation in the person that you actually gave that information or whatever you did for that person, that that person feels obliged to actually give something back. And very often, if you give 50% of what you got, it really, and if that 50% really helps the people, that's absolutely great. But to get the other 50%, the person will have to pay. But very often, the person will say, well, you've given me such a lot of information already. I don't mind spending money with you because you've helped me so far, and I really want to have all the information, and I don't mind spending. So reciprocity is really a key in selling. So really you need to keep that in your thoughts. It's absolutely amazing, and it works really well. Another thing is commonality. If you're speaking to somebody and find out more about them, find out what they're like, who they're like, what they do and everything, and see if you've got some common interest, because commonality is very powerful as well. When you start speaking on the same level, when you start speaking about the same things, the other person will, connect with you on a very interesting level, on a very special level, where they start trusting you and thinking, oh, wow, this is my type of person, and I can see eye to eye with this type of person. And then when you actually offer and pitch what you have for them, they will trust you more, and it is far more likely that they will actually take your products or take your services and give you money in exchange. So that's absolutely amazing. The other thing is scarcity. This really works well. If you're pitching something, and depending on your audience, I mean, if you, pitch it and say there's like literally 10 or 20%. So for argument's sake, if there's 100 people in the audience, if you say for the first 10 people who actually get this product at this discounted price, this is what I'm going to do. And this works really well. But something which I have to, which is quite an issue for me, is that I think a lot of people say things like that, and then after the first 10 have got that, then they actually allow maybe other people as well. But the thing is, I think you have to maintain honesty and integrity. So if you're going to say something about scarcity, stick to what you have said. If you said only the first 10, then make sure the first 10 get that bonus, and anybody after that, unfortunately, they missed out. So you have to have integrity and be honest. Remember as well, you can pitch it at another time, and you can get your next 10 followers or people to buy. Or if you pitching to 1,000 people, then you can say the first 100, or whatever works for you. Scarcity really works, but very important. Be honest. As a marketer, your integrity is at stake. And what you do, people are going to watch, and they're going to see that you actually, if you say something, they're going to make sure and take you up on your word. And that's going to, be very more powerful in the end. So, of course, that's another thing as well. Integrity. Whatever you say, stick to it. Keep, if you say you're going to, people are going to get a bonus or a special offer, make sure they get it. Make sure it really is something that you are going to give. Another an amazing way of selling is actually just altering the words in the phrases. I've heard of a situation where a restaurant owner, literally in the menu, he said, this specific dish is one of our main dishes, or it's the one that the people most like. It is the favorite of most people. And then all of a sudden, their sales in that particular dish increased by 20% because there was social proof. So social proof is really important. Social proof. So when it's very true that whatever your product or services is, just add in that little phrase and just say, this is our most valuable product. This is the product that most people buy, or this is the service that most people buy. You can say 70% of people, when they see our products, this is the one they go for. And very often it's social proof. People often feel, well, hang on, if 70% of people normally go for it, well, it's subconsciously they think, well, if they did it, then it's probably I should do it as well. It's like the herd mentality, but it really, really works really well. Just by altering a little phrase or adding a little sentence in your marketing works really, really well. And then, of course, you need to be the authority. Testimonials work really, really well. So for you to be the authority in your niche, in your products or services, get people to give you testimonials. There again, a social proof, but it's also a sign of your authority, and that's very, very important. Your authority, your integrity, that you are the go-to person, that you are the authority in your niche, and that's really, really important. So I hope you've really enjoyed these couple of tips here, how to do some marketing, how to do some selling. And what I want you to do now as well, click on the link below, see what I have today on offer. A very, very great business opportunity, and there's no scarcity in this one. Actually, if you click on the link below, you can get access right away, and I'd love to see you in the members area. This is Dr. Keith Kelly. Great chatting to you today. Thank you.